it occurred to me that I didn't have to wait for a rainy day to cover this topic. Anyway, one of the very common questions I get asked is, can you do archery in the rain? And the answer in almost every circumstance is yes, you can. Now, do you want to? Not necessarily, but you definitely can. Bear in mind that most archery events and competitions will continue to run even if it is rainy. Now, the major events may be scheduled to run in summer months, so there's less likelihood of rain, but if there is rain, it will still continue. Unless the circumstances are so horrific and dangerous, like typhoon season, it's not going to be cancelled, so you will have to learn how to shoot in rain. And if you watch some of the pro events on the World Archery channel, you will find some events are run during the rain. Now, if you're asking this question in regards to will my bow be damaged by moisture, the answer is no, your bow will be completely fine. Modern bows shouldn't have any problem with moisture. Most of them are made from aluminium, some are carbon, but all have some kind of laminate or layer which protects the bow. So as long as you wipe it down after you get back, there shouldn't be any long-term damage. Of course, if you soak the metal parts in water, it will eventually rust and that sort of thing. But apart from that, your bows are designed not to be affected by moisture. Traditional bows, same thing. You can stick them outside in the rain, shoot for a bit, come back, and there's no damage. Most of these bows have some kind of protective coating, so you wouldn't expect these bows to be exposed to moisture or be dampened and then not work anymore. So you're fine. If you have like a handmade bow that doesn't have a protective coat, then leaving it for a prolonged time in the wet can possibly cause damage, but most commercial bows that you get will have a layer of fiberglass or otherwise some kind of protective varnish. Same thing with this bow. This bow is a handmade wooden bow, but it does have a layer of carbon and fiberglass, so again, this should be waterproof. Now, the reason why many people have the impression that you can't shoot in rain or bows might be damaged by rain is traditionally bows which had laminates and were glued together use water-soluble glues, either made from plant or animal matter. Now, if that was the case in wet weather or humid conditions, yes, the glue would dissolve and the bow might fall apart. That doesn't happen today. Nearly every bow, even the traditional handmade bows, are made using synthetic glues, which are not water soluble. So even if you don't have a protective fiberglass layer, then your bow should still be fine. Like I said, you probably wouldn't want to leave the bow in the rain all day, but if you did or you were shooting in the rain, then the bow should be completely fine. As a general reminder, if you are shooting in wet weather, do make sure you dry your equipment, do wipe your bow down, do let your string dry, and make sure all your other accessories like your arrows and your quiver also get a chance to be wiped down and dried as well. Some people have the habit of throwing everything into their bag and just leaving it there, so next time they open up and set up, they find their gear is still damp. Their string, their towels, their finger sling, their chest guard, or the hat. It gets a little uncomfortable, a little smelly, so just remember that if you are shooting wet weather, do dry everything off. Apart from that, yes, you can shoot in the rain. There's actually nothing wrong with that. It might be miserable and uncomfortable, but it is safe. Anyway, this is NUSensei. Hope you found that helpful. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.